All right, volleyball fans, sorry that took so long for us to get on the air here. We got a great game going here between the Tatum Eagles and the Mineola Yellow Jackets. It's very different trying to get into each of these different stadiums. Every stadium is different, and this particular stadium here in White House does not have electricity anywhere. So it took us a little while to get started, just simply trying to find plugs to plug everything in. So we're here now. So Tatum leading here, been leading this game, this entire game long. Mineola storming back here in the latter half of this first set here, with some timely blocks by Miley Fisher at the net. Pickle there, a little strong on the swing. 21-17 here. Tatum leading Mineola in. This is still set number 1, so got a lot of volleyball left to play here. Caden Anderson there giving way to, or Pickle giving way to Anderson. Pickle with the swing into the Tatum side. Pickle to Fisher. Fisher up to Pickle again. Pickle just takes care of the ball, gets it over the net. Another hard swing by Pickle, sends it out. So Tatum leading here 22-17 in set number 1. Kayla Jones now serving for the Lady Eagles. Fisher sets Valerie Garcia at the net, but again, timing off a little bit there. High, arm a little too high as she swings the ball there. Doesn't follow through well. Gives Tatum their 23rd point of the set. Deep serve this time. Bloodworth able to get the ball to Fisher. This time Tajay Black able to get that ball down in the deep court of Tatum. So Mineola still in this game here, 23-18. Set number 1. Tatum came out strong, intimidating Mineola a bit. A couple timeouts by Tashara Stevens calmed the team down, and they've stormed back here in the second half of this first set, making this one a close one. Cosby Riley getting the ball to her setter, but Pickle unable to get the ball over the net. So set point here for the Tatum Lady Eagles. Kaylee Stroud now serving for the Eagles. We're here in White House, Texas at the White House High School Gymnasium. Again, I've been to this gym many times before, taking pictures and different videos for basketball teams, but never here for volleyball. But I found out they do not have plug-ins anywhere in the stands. There's 2 of them on the court, and that's it. But we're running now, so got a lot of volleyball action left here to play. Tatum looking here at game point, but Mineola stays in it. Number 7, Kerrigan Biggs, a little strong on that swing. Little slide to the outside, but just a timing off a little bit, not able to follow through. Sends that ball deep for the Lady Eagles, giving Mineola a point. Going back to Diggs again, this time just tipping it over, catching Mineola off guard, diving Pickle to the ground. Is able to get the ball up, but not close enough for another Mineola player to play it. So that'll end set number 1. Tatum wins set number 1. Mineola again coming back strong in that first set. Builds momentum for this second set, so nothing is lost here. Mineola regrouping here in the timeout. Come out second set here and take this next one and be right back in the game. Tatum traveled very well to this go. Mineola has quite a few fans in the stands as well. Tatum brought their entire cheerleader crew and dance team, all kinds of people, so lots of Tatum fans in the crowd making a lot of noise. Tatum comes into this match at 22-4, and your Mineola Yellow Jackets come in at 15-6. That's their overall records for the season so far. I thought I'd have good cell signal here in White House, but had trouble getting a good cell signal in this gym. Older gym, metal roof. It makes it difficult to get a cell signal in, so we had to pump in some more internet to get us on. So hopefully you guys are able to see this without much buffering and good clear picture. So again, trying to bring you guys the best live broadcast that we possibly can. Again, coming to these getting out of our home gyms and coming to these different gyms presents a struggle each time we come, trying to find a place to set up, and then also not knowing exactly how their internet and cellular signal will be. But again, hopefully that's something that's not giving you guys a problem at home. So we're about to start set number 2 here. Tatum winning that first set, 25-19. So new set, new opportunity here for the Mineola Yellow Jackets. Crucial set for the Yellow Jackets. Definitely don't want to go down 2-0 to this very talented Tatum Eagles team. Mineola playing Hooks first round of the playoffs, beating them 3-1 last week in Paris, Texas. The Tatum Eagles took on Hughes Springs, beating them in 3 straight sets to get to this game here this evening. Tatum serving first to the Yellow Jackets. Kaylee Stroud, number 3, outside hitter for the Lady Eagles. Strong there on her swing, gives Mineola the first point of set number 2. Tatum, the winner of District 16 3A. Mineola, the runner-up of District 13 3A. Kayla Jones from the middle blocker position. They're able to sneak that ball inside the block for the Lady Eagles to tie it up here at 1. Kaylee Stroud now back serving for the Lady Eagles. Langford gets the ball to Fisher. Fisher sets Pickle. Pickle tool off the block, out. Scores a point for Mineola. So the block for the Lady Eagles, timely enough to be there, but not able to project their hands across the net far enough to get it back into the Mineola court. So Pickle able to tool off that block out of bounds for a Lady Jacket point. Number 11, Macy Brown there, again sneaking one inside the block of Mineola, scoring the second point for Tatum. Bloodworth able to receive that ball too. Fisher. Pickle with a good strong serve, but Diggs for the Lady Eagles able to get that ball up. Valerie Garcia from that middle blocker position, able to get the ball deep into the Tatum court. Kayla Jones, I'm sorry, not Diggs earlier, diving to get to that ball, but unable to do so. 3-2 Mineola. Tajay Black now back serving for the Lady Jackets. Garcia there with the block. Riley assisting her. Garcia back to the other side for the block. Ball goes off the block, falls right in front of Caden Anderson for Tatum's third point of the set. Now number 6, Mackenzie Greenwood back to serve for the Tatum Lady Eagles. The way our camera is positioned, you can't hardly see the server, so I'll try to keep announcing their name. Jump serve for Mackenzie. We try to get the cameras as tight as we can so you can get good close action, but we lose a little bit of the court, so kind of sacrifice a little bit to get something else better. Tatum there tipping the ball over the block, smartly playing that ball. Gives them their fourth point of the set, first lead of this set here. Greenwood continuing to serve now for the Lady Eagles. Caden Anderson, libero for the Jackets, receiving that ball. Garcia getting it over for Mineola. Biggs getting it over for the Lady Eagles. Pickle hard serve into the block of Biggs, but Tatum able to get that one back to the Mineola side of the court. Pickle taking a little off of it, but Tatum again, scrappy play, able to get the ball back over for the Lady Eagles. This time Garcia into the net. Biggs able to hit it back to her teammates. Ball over once again. We got a good long rally here. Pickle off the block. Tatum continuing to get the ball to their setter. Good passing team here for the Lady Eagles. Jaden Gardner up for Fisher. Pickle again taking a little off that one. Pickle reaching in front of Anderson there. Out of position. Ball goes off Pickle's arms out of to the back wall. Miss hit there by Pickle on that dig. Gives the Lady Eagles their 5th point of the set. That's a good long rally there. A lot of momentum comes out of those long rally wins like that. Number 6 Greenwood for the Lady Eagles continuing to serve here. Leading by 2 here in set number 2. Anderson again, good pass to Fisher. Fisher sets Garcia in the middle. Garcia lucky off the net tape. Catches Biggs off guard. Ball falls into the Tatum side of the court. Mineola scores their 4th point of the set. Pickle now serving for Mineola. Pickle likes to serve from that far right side corner of the court. Fisher this time setting Whitehead. Whitehead hits it straight into the net. Good hard swing, but not quite high enough to get it over the net. Macy Brown serving for the Lady Eagles now. Junior outside hitter for the Tatum team. Kaylee Stroud, just a sophomore outside hitter for this Lady Eagle team with another kill from that outside position. Looking at the roster here for Tatum, pretty young team here playing tonight. Number 11, Macy Brown, dumps that one into the net. So looking through Tatum's roster, only one senior, number 4, Kayla Jones, only senior on the roster for this Lady Eagle team. So very young team, very talented team here. Tatum Lady Eagles winning their district this year, so we'll see this Tatum Eagle team in the playoffs for many years to come, I'm sure. Summer Vasquez now serving for the Lady Eagles. Short serve, took some off of it. Fisher trying to get to it, but unable to get the ball up in the air enough for her teammates to help her out. So ace there for Vasquez. 4-point lead here in set number 2. Pickle to Langford. Langford sets it to the back row. Pickle now playing from the back row position. Gets a kill from that back right corner. Bad pass there by Paisley Williams. Gives Mineola their 6th point of the set. So now Madison Bloodworth checks into the game, immediately goes to the service line to serve for Mineola. Another bad pass by Tatum. Sends that ball over the net, and Miley Fisher takes care of that ball for Mineola. Molly Fisher, another young player on this court. Bright spot for the Mineola Yellow Jacket team. Good young player to build this team around. Been very talented from that middle blocker position. Helped Mineola out in many games this season, so look forward to seeing her grow here in this program under Tashara Stevens. Bloodworth trying to get cute on the serve there, just trying to dink it over the net, but not nearly hard enough. Hits her own player at the net. Side out to Tatum Lady Eagles now. Abby Sorensen serving for the Lady Eagles. Number 6, Mackenzie Greenwood, with a weird angle there, trying to cut it cross court. Catch Mineola off guard, but sends it a little too wide. So Mineola scores their 8th point, brings that lead down to 2 now. Caden Anderson serving for Mineola. Kaylee Stroud, another strong swing, this time from the right side. Able to split the block there, split the defenders for Mineola into that open court. Increasing the lead back to 3 for the Tatum Lady Eagles. Kaylee Stroud now back serving for the Lady Eagles. Pickle, another strong hit off the block. Jones there on the block for the Lady Eagles. Tasha able to get the ball back in for Mineola. But they're going to whistle her for a double hit. So after that penalty, Tatum's lead back to 4 again. Stroud serves to Anderson. Fisher back sets to Tajay Black. Tajay just tips it over the block. Another strong block there at the net by Miley Fisher. Macy Brown swinging from that outside position. Runs into the solo block by Miley Fisher there from that middle spot, giving Mineola the point. 12-9 here in set number 2. Tatum having won set 1, 25-19. So crucial set here for the Lady Jackets, needing a win here to tie it up. Fisher to Pickle again. Pickle able to get the ball over the block. Covering there was Abby Sorensen for the Lady Eagles, but again, Macy Brown unable to do anything with that ball, dumps it into the net. So Mineola back within 2 again in here in set number 2. Vasquez able to dig that ball for Lady Eagles. Macy Brown this time dials it up right, scores a point off the block there. Kaylee Jones, the only senior on this team, serving now for Lady Eagles. Pickle with another missed hit. Bloodworth chasing it down. Mineola able to get it over in 2. Another good hustle play there by Mineola to get that ball back over to the Tatum Lady Eagles. Macy Brown, smart play. Mineola just able to get it over again. Ball almost balances on the net. Macy Brown again able to get the ball over for Tatum. Another long rally here between these two teams. Macy off the net this time. Mineola hustling, able to get the ball over again. So lots of luck and lots of hustle here in this rally. Garcia finishes off at the net. Number 7, senior Valerie Garcia for the Mineola Yellow Jackets. Finishes off that huge long rally. Again, long rallies results in momentum swing, so maybe Mineola can build off of this long rally win here. 13-11, only trailing 2 here in set number 2. Needing a win here in set 2 to tie it up here for the match. Tajay Black serving now for Mineola. Tajay, another senior for this Mineola team. Janiyah Kendall able to sneak that ball just inside the back line for Tatum. So quieting the crowd pretty quickly, stealing back some of that momentum. Greenwood now back serving again. Greenwood had a string of about 4 serves for Tatum earlier. 4 straight points, so good strong jump serve for Greenwood. Pickle again just trying to take something off that ball and dumps it into the net. So just like that, Tatum back out to a 4-point lead here in set number 2. Greenwood, another jump serve deep into the court for Mineola. Valerie Garcia, hard swing from that middle position. Off of the dig, goes straight out of bounds, so Mineola scores that point there. Pickle again serving from the back right corner of the court. Sorensen going over in 2. Valerie again not swinging with their full swing. Ball just not getting over the net for them. Stroud just pushing it over for Tatum. Whitehead with a good strong swing from Mineola, but Tatum able to dig that ball up. Fisher sets Pickle from the back row. Pickle swinging hard, but again, arm angle just a little too high there. Not enough follow through. Scores the 18th point for the Lady Eagles. Scoreboard got things a little mixed up there. I'm not sure if they're going to work that out during this timeout. Tashara Stephen calls a timeout to talk about this. Scoreboard here in White House is reading 18-11. Took a point away from Mineola and added it to the Tatum Lady Eagles, so not real sure what's going on with the score. But nonetheless, Tashara sensing the momentum switching here in the game, calling a timeout to talk to her team, refocus this Mineola Yellow Jacket team, not wanting to lose set number 2 here. Crucial set being down set 1 already, needing to win this second set. Lady Jackets first one's out of the timeout, so Tashara not much to say to her team, really just to regroup and to refocus her team here. Down 18. I guess the scorekeeper had it right. Scores 18-11. My scoreboard's going to say 18-12 until Mineola scores another point. I'm just not able to bring the score down. Whitehead tips it over for Mineola. Stroud for Tatum gets the ball over. Free ball here coming from Mineola. Garcia, high rainbow ball over to the Tatum Lady Eagles. Kerrigan Biggs off the net, rolls over into the Mineola side. So Tatum here with a pretty sizable lead, scores 19-11, leading by 8 here in set number 2. Fisher to Garcia again. Garcia not jumping anymore, just tips that one over the block. Tatum easily handles that ball. Fisher sets Whitehead this time on the outside. Whitehead able to power it through the block there. So 19-12 is the score here in White House, Texas at the White House High School Gymnasium. Alyssa Langford serving for the Yellow Jackets. Abby Sorensen with a little quick set there to Stroud. Gets the ball down for Tatum. Those quick sets make it difficult for the block to have time to get over and cover, so Stroud had a big court there to work with. Vasquez serving now for the Lady Eagles. Langford setting the middle, Miley Fisher. And Fisher again, just a sophomore, takes care of that ball from that middle position. Mineola down 7 here in set number 2. Madison Bloodworth going back to serve for Mineola. Mineola needing a rally here to get back in this game. Deep serve by Bloodworth. Diving ball by Greenwood gets the ball up for the Lady Eagles. Langford back sets to Tajay. Tajay again just jumping and tipping it over the block. Mineola has been giving the Lady Eagles too many free balls over those last few minutes. Not sure if it's the block from Tatum that has Mineola scared, the timing that's been off, but Mineola just outside hitters, or the hitters in general, just not having their timing here tonight and unwilling to jump and swing anymore. So just tipping the ball over, giving too many easy opportunities to this talented Tatum Lady Eagle team. Again, Tatum having won their District 16 3A to get to the playoffs. Faced 4th place Hughes Springs last week in the playoffs, beat them in 3 straight sets. So Mineola not wanting the same fate here tonight, needing to win set number 2 to tie it up. Down 21-13 here in set number 2. Tashara Stevens calling another timeout to refocus this Yellow Jacket team. Mineola, again, first one's out of the timeout. Back on the court, Lady Eagles breaking their huddle now as well, making their way back into the court. The winner of Gladewater, Sabine, and Atlanta will face the winner of this game. Sabine being the winner of District 15 3A, Atlanta being the runner-up to District 14 3A. Those two teams are playing tonight, so the winner of that game will play the winner of this game next week in the regional quarterfinal of the Texas State volleyball playoffs. Scorekeeper again spending some time in a discussion with the down referee. Not sure what the difficulty is, but the last 2 timeouts have had long discussions trying to figure some things out. Might be the rotations. First, I thought it was the score from this last time around, but continuing their discussions here, stalling the game a bit. Down referee whistles in the substitution, so it looks like we're ready to start here. Coming out of this timeout, Mineola having called 2 timeouts so far this set. Tatum having called none. 21-13, set number 2. Sorensen back serving for the Lady Eagles. Fisher sets Whitehead from the right side. Sorensen able to get that ball up for the Eagles. Stroud just trying to get it over the net, just dumps it into the net. Coach Barker very upset, stomping on the ground, showing his disgust with Stroud for not swinging at that ball. 21-14 now the score. Caden Anderson serving for Mineola. Stroud this time swinging, gets it into the block. Mineola able to get the ball up. Pickle now dumping it off the net. We've had so many balls just roll over that net, but Mineola will take it. 21-15 now is your score here in set number 2. Caden Anderson continuing to serve here for Mineola. Sorensen sets Stroud again off the block. Langford able to get it up. Low ceilings here in White House. Ball bouncing around the rafters, but Mineola able to get it over. Sorensen this time sets Kayla Jones, only senior on this team, and Jones sends it straight down into the court for Tatum. Important points in the game here. Once you pass 20, these points get crucial. Mineola needing a comeback here in set number 2. Miscommunication there by the Yellow Jackets sends Tatum ever so closer to set point here. 23-15. First one to 25 wins the set. Caden Anderson passes to Fisher. Pickle able to get that ball up, this time to Langford. Sets Pickle on the outside, but right into the block. Kendall and Jones there for the Lady Eagles. Blocks that ball down into the court for set point here. So 24-15 is the score here in set number 2. Good hard serve there by Stroud. Mineola unable to contain that. Gives Tatum their set point there for set number 2. So Tatum now leading 2-0. Here we'll start set number 3 shortly. But Mineola in a huge hole here, now needing 2 straight set wins in order to force a game 5, or otherwise Mineola will be heading home here in the area round of the playoffs. So Tatum very familiar with this sort of play. First round of the playoffs takes Hugh Springs out in 3 straight games. Looking at their schedule record, looks like they've done that quite a few times this year, winning their district. Again, the story behind Tatum being such a young team. Only 1 senior on the entire team, just 4 juniors, the rest sophomore and freshman for this Tatum Lady Eagle volleyball team. So again, a very talented team, something that I'm sure we'll see them in the playoffs for a couple more years to come. Tomorrow night, the Rains Lady Cats volleyball team will be taking on Pilot Point in Princeton, and the Alba Golden Lady Panthers will be taking on Gary. So more East Texas volleyball action coming to you tomorrow evening. We won't be live streaming either one of those games, but we will try to bring you scoring updates through the night. So lots of good volleyball action. It's nice to have so many teams from our East Texas area make the playoffs this year. Alba Golden, in a exciting game last week, beat the upset. Alba Golden comes in as the 4th seed, so having to play the 1st seed, James Bowie, upsets James Bowie in 5 games. Exciting game there. Exciting win for Jamie Webster and the Lady Panther volleyball team. Another young team here in our East Texas area, so big win for that program. Jamie Webster having just coached the volleyball team for the last couple years, having taken over for Tashara Stevens, who's now here in Mineola. But a good, big program win. Anytime you can make the playoffs is great for your program, but anytime you can win a game in the playoffs, that's what changes programs and sends them in different directions. So positive things happening there in Alba Golden with the Lady Panthers. So excited to see them take on Gary tomorrow night. Also, the Rains Lady Cats, very, very talented volleyball team in our local East Texas area, will be have advanced to the area round of the playoffs, taking on Pilot Point, who upset Maypearl. So Pilot Point coming in to face now the Rains Lady Cats, who are able to win their district. So that game will be in Princeton tomorrow evening. So we're starting here, set number 3. Yellow Jackets on the court discussing how they're going to win this next game. Lady Eagles come out confidently onto the court, having won the last 2 sets pretty handily. 25-19 and then 25-15. So again, Mineola needing a lot of momentum, needing a lot of composure here in set number 3 to take these next 2 sets to force a game 5 here in White House. Vasquez, libero for Tatum Eagles, checking in for number 7, Kerrigan Biggs. Mineola Bloodworth, number 1, Madison Bloodworth serving for the Lady Jackets to get us started here in set number 3. Sorensen sets Stroud, very familiar combo here this evening. Will win point number 1 for the Lady Eagles. Mineola just unable to get that ball back over in 3. So 1-0 here, set number 3. If you're just tuning in for volleyball action here, this is the area round of the playoffs. Mineola and Tatum having won last week to get here. Pickle sends that ball to Fisher. Fisher sets Tajay Black, but chair referee whistles Mineola for a double hit once again. Very uncommon for Miley to get a call such as that. So 2-0 here, Tatum leads. Sorensen serving for Lady Eagles. Pickle just able to get the ball over for Mineola. Sorensen sets Stroud again. Whitehead now hitting for Mineola. Sorensen again going to Stroud. Pickle able to dig that ball. Langford able to get it back into the court. Pickle swinging from the back row. Vasquez gets it to Sorensen. And now Stroud back into the court for the Lady Eagles. Fisher able to get it over in 3 for Mineola. This time, outstanding net play by Kayla Jones. Again, Kayla, the only senior on this Lady Eagle team, but a very talented player for the Lady Eagles. So talented net play, able to kill that ball for the Lady Eagles. So not looking good for Mineola here in set number 3. Already trailing 3 points here. Sorensen again, another tough serve. Lakeford able to get it up. Pickle from the back row sends it over for Mineola. Stroud again gets it back to Mineola. Whitehead swinging hard, but angle off again, sends it deep and out of bounds. So Tashara Stevens having to take a timeout here early in set number 3, trailing 4-0 here in set 3. Tatum Lady Eagles out to a quick, big lead here. Tatum Lady Eagle cheerleaders continuing to cheer, make some noise this entire game long. Cheering on this Tatum Eagles crowd, who are very excited to be here tonight, making a lot of noise tonight here in this White House Gymnasium. White House has a very interesting setup here. It's a stadium seating on 3 sides, so kind of wraps around the court a little bit. You're sitting up and looking down into the lower court. Low ceilings here in White House has come into play a couple times during this game. But low ceilings and tight, confined areas makes for a pretty loud gym. So we got a pretty loud, fun atmosphere here this evening. Sorensen continuing to serve for the Lady Eagles. Pickles swings from the back row. Vasquez in 2, gets it to Stroud. Stroud just gets it over, and Pickle and Bloodworth miscommunicate, let the ball fall between the two of them. So out of the timeout, Mineola continuing to struggle here. Bloodworth this time able to get the ball to Fisher. Fisher to Black this time. Black again, but Fisher called once again for a double hit. So 6-0 here. Sorensen on a 6-0 run here for the Lady Eagles. Continuing to serve. Fisher gets the ball up to Whitehead, but Whitehead again, just timing just seems to be off tonight between the setters and hitters here for Mineola. Whitehead hits that one straight into the net. 7-0 here is the lead in set number 3. Fisher sets Black there. Black this time able to get the ball off of the outstretched arms of Kendall. Hits it off the side of the block and out of bounds, so Mineola will score the point off of that block from Kendall. So Caden Anderson now serving for Mineola. High float serve. Tatum struggles with it. Vasquez just sends it straight over the net, and then Fisher is able to kill it down into the court for Mineola. Anderson also a senior for this Mineola Yellow Jacket team. Another great quick set from Sorensen to Jones. Again, before the Mineola block is able to get there and interfere with that hit, Jones sends the ball straight down into the court. 8-2 is the score here for the Tatum Lady Eagles. Stroud now back serving for the Eagles. Pickle showing her strength from that outside hitter position. Hits the ball down to Stroud, who's unable to handle that ball. So Fisher now back serving for the Lady Jackets. 8-3. 5-point lead here in set number 3. Nothing that's insurmountable for the Lady Jackets, but needing to score here quickly to establish a lead here in set number 3. Macy Brown from that outside position says otherwise. 9-3, 6-point lead here. Tatum Lady Eagles leading in set number 3, having won the first 2 sets. Kaylee Jones, good hard serve now for the Eagles. Free ball for Mineola. Sets up their offense here. Fisher to Pickle. Pickle takes a little off of it, just gets it into the court, taking care of the ball. Macy Brown again, this time off of the Yellow Jacket block and out of bounds. So Tatum first one to 10 here in set number 3. Kaylee Jones, another hard serve for the Lady Eagles. Mineola able to contain it, but gets a free ball back to Tatum. Tatum this time setting up their offense. Valerie Garcia there for the block, but just again unable to get her arms past the net. Ball falls in front of her into the Mineola court. Macy Brown scores another point for the Lady Eagles, 11-3 here. So 8-point lead now in set number 3. Making this comeback for Mineola that much more difficult. Tashara again calling a timeout to talk to her team, needing them to believe in themselves and believe that they can come back here in this game. Tashara very familiar with the playoffs and what it takes to be a successful playoff team, having been to the playoffs multiple times with the Alba Golden Lady Panthers, having gone very deep a couple times with that Lady Panther team. So Tashara, a good fit here for the Lady Jacket team to help them through this battle. Mineola having not been to the playoffs since 2016, so kind of a little bit unfamiliar territory for this Lady Jacket team. So having not gone in 4 years, new atmosphere here for these girls on this Lady Jacket volleyball team. So service error there results in a point for Mineola. So good timeout there by Tashara. Mineola continuing to hurt themselves. Just these unforced errors giving free points to the Tatum Lady Eagles. Just can't do that against a talented team like this Lady Eagle team. Mackenzie Greenwood now serving for the Lady Eagles. Greenwood starts out from the far right corner, has a jump serve that she likes to do. Pickle again just pushing the ball over for Mineola. Mineola just unable to pass the ball well enough to set their offense up. So again, just pushing free balls over to this Lady Eagle team gives them too many free shots back into the Mineola side. So another sizable lead here for the Lady Eagles in set number 3. So again, once Mineola having to just get the ball over. So Tatum setting up their offense and able to kill that ball once again. This time going to Kerrigan Biggs, able to split the block into the middle court there for Tatum, 14-4. First time Mineola has trailed by 10 points all match long. So big mountain to climb here for Mineola. Service ace there by Greenwood continues to complicate this comeback for the Mineola Lady Jackets. So number 6, Mackenzie Greenwood, this time gets a lucky bounce off of the net. Sorensen very smartly goes over in 2. Catches Mineola off guard. So scores a point of her own from that setter position. So Tatum continuing to stretch this lead now out to 12 here in set number 3. Another bad pass by Anderson. Mineola just able to get it over is all they could do with it, but Tatum having some problems of their own. Mineola now here needing to set up their offense. Pickle will take that one, able to find an open hole and just pushes the ball to that opening. So Mineola finding a glimpse of hope there with their 5th point of the match. Of the set. Pickle serving now. She also likes to serve from that far deep right corner. Back set to Biggs. Mineola able to handle it. Valerie Garcia hitting for Mineola. This time quick set all the way across court to Macy Brown, but Macy dumps it into the net. So Mineola now back within 10, 16-6, set number 3. Stroud from the back row gets it over for Tatum. Jocelyn Whitehead swinging now for the Lady Jackets. Macy Brown continuing to swing hard for the Lady Eagles. Pickle passes that ball too deep into the net. Fisher just able to get a hand on it, but hits it out for Mineola. So point to Tatum. Side out to the Lady Eagles. Macy Brown serving for Tatum now. 17-6 is the score here in set number 3. Point to Mineola. Mineola just continue to take care of the ball. Sometimes you can take care of the ball too much. Mineola needing to find their timing with their hitters and start setting up an offense and swinging at this Tatum team to put them on the defensive. Currently, Tatum's just all offense here in set 3, and the score is showing that up 11 points here in set number 3. Vasquez to Sorensen. Sorensen trying to go over in 2, but Fisher blocks Sorensen back into their court. Mineola swinging there. Pickle with a good hard swing to the back right corner. Chair referee whistles Tatum for a double hit call. So 17-8 now. Alyssa Langford serving for Mineola. High float serve to the Tatum side. Stroud now swinging from that outside position. Langford bump sets Pickle in the back row. Pickle just sends it over back deep. Stroud swinging again from that outside position. Whitehead off balance, puts an arm up, tips the ball out of bounds. Pickle probably in a little better position to receive that ball, but Whitehead not able to see her coming, so 18-8 is the score here. Back to a 10-point lead. Vasquez serving for the Lady Eagles. Jaden Garner sends it to Langford, but chair referee whistles Langford for a double hit. Once you get deeper in these playoffs, referees get very picky about those double hit calls. So lots of those called here this evening against Mineola. Continue to mount the unforced errors that have hurt Mineola all evening long. Kayla Jones continuing her dominance there from that middle blocker position. Quickly gives Tatum a 20-8 lead here. So just 5 points away from a match victory are the Tatum Lady Eagles. And they'll punch their ticket to the regional quarterfinals of the playoffs. Sorensen to Stroud. Stroud just hitting a little roll shot over to Mineola's side of the court. Cosby Riley this time swinging for the Lady Jackets. Cosby just a junior, so she'll be back for these Lady Jackets. Ball just a little too sharp of an angle. Hits it out for Mineola. Tatum now leading 21-8. Molly Fisher passes to Langford. Langford with another bump set to Pickle. Pickle not finding her swing here this evening. Just tips it over for the Lady Jackets. Tatum returning with the same. This time Fisher swinging from that middle position. Forces Vasquez to dive to get that ball up. This time Fisher sets Pickle deep, but Pickle just having to push it over. Slide there from Kayla Jones. Forces Mineola off balance. Mineola still a little off balance, just getting free balls back over to Tatum. Another slide by Jones. Block was there from Mineola, but blocked out of bounds. So Kayla Jones will get the point there on that swing. Vasquez still serving for the Lady Eagles. 22-8 is the score here in set number 3. So difficult time here in White House for the Lady Jackets. Langford setting Fisher from the middle again. Sorensen trying to push the ball over, tight pass. Whitehead blocking it. Now Whitehead with a chance to swing. Point to Mineola. Whitehead able to just get the ball off the tip of the block and out of bounds. So Mineola not going away here. 22-9 in set number 3. Madison Bloodworth going back deep to serve the ball for Mineola. Vasquez gets it to Sorensen. Sorensen another quick set to Stroud. Mineola able to contain that one. Free ball for Tatum. Mineola's had no answer for Kayla Jones here this evening. Kayla again the senior leader for the Tatum Lady Eagle team. The lone senior for this Tatum Lady Eagle team. 23-9 is the score here. 2 points away from match point. Sorensen now serving for the Lady Eagles. Pickle swinging from the back row, but again, arm angle just too high. Ball sails on Pickle. We're now at match point for the Lady Eagles. Sorensen now serving. Lady Eagle fans all on their feet, holding up a 1 for the last and final point. 24-9 is the score here in set number 3. Pickle able to get a hand on it. Langford able to get it over for Mineola. Stroud to Sorensen. Sorensen. Oh, and Mineola just unable to get that ball over, so that will be a area round playoff victory for the Tatum Lady Eagles. So Mineola, having been to the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, wins their first match pretty easily against the Hooks Hornets last week, but ran into a buzzsaw of a team here. This Lady Eagle team having won their district, now showing here tonight their continued dominance in the playoffs. So this is going to be a tough team to beat here. This Lady Eagle team, the Tatum Lady Eagles, will be a difficult team to beat. They will face the winner of Sabine and Atlanta next week. So they'll be in the regional quarterfinal matchup next week against Sabine or Atlanta. So we'll look to that game. So good season for the Lady Jackets. Quite a few seniors on this team, so we'll be missing quite a few of these players next year. But look forward to continue to see the program that Tashara builds here in Mineola. So we'll be excited to bring you guys live action next season from these Mineola Lady Jacket volleyball players. Always a difficult time to lose your final match of the season. So make sure, let's congratulate these girls for a hard work and a job well done this season. Again, making the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. So great accomplishment, not just making the playoffs, but winning a game in the playoffs is such a great accomplishment. So proud of this Mineola team and what they've been able to accomplish this year. This is Chad Parrish with the Creative Edge. I do apologize for all the trouble we had in the beginning to get things live and going, but had some good volleyball action here this evening, so thank you for your patience and for tuning in here this evening. We will be live broadcasting the football game on Friday night. Mineola will be traveling to Commerce to play against the Commerce Tigers, so we'll be live from Texas A&M Commerce Football Stadium, bringing you the final regular season game for the Mineola Yellow Jackets. So make sure and tune in this Friday evening to catch that game, and then we'll also be following the Yellow Jackets into the playoffs. So again, tomorrow evening, if you have the opportunity to get out to watch the Rains Lady Cats take on the Pilot Point in Princeton, that'll be a good game, and also the Alba Golden Lady Panthers will be taking on Gary tomorrow evening. So another two great games, volleyball playoff games here in East Texas to be a part of tomorrow evening. So again, this is Chad Parrish with the Creative Edge. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll catch you at the next game. Thanks. Good night.